Alrighty, welcome back to the Hacienda's Kitchen, y'all. Rivet here. Good to see you again. Today we're going to make something delicious. We're going to make Norsk Fiskesuppe, Norwegian fish soup. One of my favorites, if not the favorite, that I've ever made at home. Real simple to make. It is one of those recipes that, as simple as it is, you can't believe the finished results, how tasty they are. We're going to need some leeks, parsnips, onion, carrot, a potato, celery, and cod and shrimp. Now, you can use any kind of fish in the soup that you want, but traditionally it has cod in it, and in Norway, during special occasions, shrimp is added to the soup. It normally just has fish fillets and pieces in it, but why not? We like shrimp. It's readily available. Also, in Norway, as again for special event soup, they put dumplings in it. We prefer gnocchi, which is Italian potato dumplings, and we just throw them in there at the end of the cooking, and we like it better that way, so that's why I got that. So in a little bit, you'll see how I start making the fish stock for the beautiful Norwegian fish soup. Let me wash my hands and get prepped, and there we go. Okie dokie. Now, to make the fish stock for our Norwegian fish soup, we normally would have to have whole cod or Norwegian type fish, but since we're here in the American Midwest, so I have here 2 whole frozen tilapia, which are going to go swimmingly into the pot of cold water. And we're going to boil them. Now, to that stock that we're going to boil the fish in, we're going to add the vegetables that I'm going to show you right here. Okay, what I've done here is prepped all the vegetables. We've got half a white chopped onion, and since we're going to make the stock with it, you can use the ends and the skin. We got a couple ribs of celery, greenery and all, 1 potato, skin and all, 3 parsnips, 2 or 3 carrots, 1 whole leek, and the green part of another one. We're also going to add about 1 or 2 tablespoons of black peppercorns and several bay leaves. This is all going to go into the water for the boiling. Now, the key to this soup are the parsnips. That gives it a wonderful well, parsnippy flavor. If you don't have parsnips, you could probably substitute a little bit more pepper and 2 bunches of parsley, or I don't know, you might even want to try some turnips, I suppose. But if you can get parsnips, use parsnips. They got a nice peppery flavor. They got the shape and consistency of a carrot. And what can I say? They're parsnips, and they're good. Okay, so we got everything in the pot of water to boil. I got the peppercorns and the bay leaves, which are going in. And I'll give that a stir. And we're going to let it boil. Okie dokie. 2 hours of simmering. Everything is pretty much soft, broken down, smelling fantastico. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to strain this and save the stock and remove the solids. So after removing the solids, I've got the stock back in the pot. So I want to reduce this to about 2 quarts. So I'm thinking about half. So I'm going to put it over high boil, take maybe 30 minutes. We'll boil it down and we'll pick up from there. For the soup itself, what we're going to want is 1 sliced leek, sliced fairly thin, and 1 or 2 chopped diced parsnips, and 1 or 2 diced carrots. So at this point, I'm going to add the parsnips, the carrots, and the leeks into the stock and give it a stir, and we want to simmer these until they are soft and done for about 20 minutes. A little bit of background on this Norwegian fish soup. This soup is the National Soup of Norway, actually. And it came from and originated in the town of Bergen. And it's also known as Bergen fish soup. But it is so loved and so revered in Norway, it is just known as Norwegian soup. The original way to thicken up the soup was using egg yolks, which I'm going to do. You can cheat and use straight heavy-duty whipping cream. It's just as fine, but I'm going to show you how I make it with the egg yolks, and it is a wonderful soup. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to whisk the 2 egg yolks in here, and then you want to take, which I will have here, a half cup of the hot stock that we're simmering, and we're going to add it in here 1 tablespoon at a time. Now we want to be careful and keep whisking, because we don't want the heat of the stock to set the eggs, otherwise we're going to get a curdled mess. And once you add the half cup of fish stock that you whipped up nice with the eggs, you're going to do the same thing by returning this back into the pot of the soup. Again, tablespoon by tablespoon, little by little, while whisking it all the time. And this is going to thicken it up and give it such a wonderful flavor. Alrighty, so at this point we have got the half cup of stock mixed in with the 2 egg yolks, and now we're going to want to add this back into the soup 1 tablespoon at a time while whisking continuously. Now you don't want to have the soup boiling, because you're going to get the curdled mess. You want to have it just barely simmering, and while whisking all the time, like such, we're going to be adding this just a little bit at a time. And what this is going to be doing is this going to be a thickener. And this is the old style thickener, and it's going to give such a wonderful rich flavor to the soup. Oops. Crap. Alright, now here's the secret. And if you guys don't already know this, in most of my videos, somewhere in the middle towards the end, I've got the secret, which is the key to the recipe. Just to keep y'all honest, making sure you're all watching it. Some I don't. Some are straightforward from the beginning. But here's the secret to this one. Once you got everything whisked in, the egg, and you can see how nice and creamy it looks, we still got to cook a little bit of the vegetables. We're going to have 3 or 4 small Maggi beef bouillon cubes and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And this is the Norwegian secret to the Bergen soup. They discovered a long time ago that adding a little bit of that beef broth just sets off the fish broth in such a way that it deepens and enriches the soup way beyond belief, and that's the key that makes this soup just incredibly amazing, how it tastes at the end. So we're stirring the Bergen Norwegian fish soup. We're cooking the codfish and the shrimpers, and we just want to let it steam there until they're ready, and then we'll feast. Alright, so here we go. The Bergen Norwegian soup. There you go. That's how it's served. Let's put some toppings on it. Sour cream and parsley. I don't have parsley, so I'm using cilantro, which is fine because I like it. And so here you have the wonderful Bergen soup with the shrimp and the beautiful little gnocchis there. Oh, they are so good. Anyway, let's give it a try. Let me hold this baby right here and let me get that fish in there, and oh my God. Oh, that is so good. That is the best soup in the world. And let me tell you, that is so amazing how such a few ingredients can end up tasting so damn good in a soup. That is amazing. So there you have it, folks. Bergen soup, the National Soup of Norway. Norwegian, Norsk Fiskesuppe. Oh yeah.